Right, let's get everybody unmuted again. Boop. 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 I think everybody's unmuted now?
Yeah.
Think so.
Linda?
Yep.
Yay! Okay, guys. So, you've been adventuring for a while in the frozen wastes, and you've been out in the woodland, in the forests, just trying to find something to kill and rob, as you do. Now the night's sort of grown in, the woods are quiet, and the air grows chillier. Your fire sputters as a low mist gathers around the edges of your camp, growing closer as the night wears on. By morning, the fog hangs thick in the air, turning the trees around you into grey ghosts. Then you notice these aren't the same trees that surrounded you the night before. What do you do?
Sorry, has someone got a TV on?
Yeah, it'll be me. Sorry, I'll put it off. I thought it was low enough that you couldn't hear it.
I hear everything. Can we? Can I investigate the trees?
You certainly can, if you so desire.
Would that be perception?
Well, without even having to roll for it, you do notice that the trees, I don't know, when you camped up the previous night, the trees were alive and, healthy. A little bit frostbitten, but healthy. These trees look like they're dying. And they're definitely of a different variety. You were more surrounded by sort of pine trees, but no, these aren't pine. And I can't remember tree types because I don't watch enough Bob Ross.
You do. You watch plenty of Bob Ross.
I've watched plenty of Bob Ross, I just don't take in the tree types. They're not evergreens.
Don't you kid us on about the Bob Ross.
You can't beat a bad Bob Ross though.
So what you're
Bob's a
telling me,
man.
these trees right now aren't happy little trees?
They are not happy little trees.
They're not
These are
happy.
the exact opposite of a happy little tree.
Can we look around to see if there are any
Paths? Yep. Okay, so you just, what direction do you want to go in?
Am I out of frame?
Oh, I can slightly sort your frame out. There you are.
Buddy. There you go.
God, she's so picky.
I know. Try living with
Et?
it. She is a half orc.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
I need to call it Sklee or Sklim or something like that.
Okay. I'm going to draw a little north, east, south, west. Can I look to the north and see if there's a path?
Yeah, there's various paths. There's the path that you came in on. Or what looks to be the path you came in on. And that's more to the east. There's nothing else sort of around.
Okay.
Can
shall
I
we...
climb a tree to see where we are?
You certainly can. Roll me an athletics check.
16 plus 5.
Cool. So yeah, you manage to dig your claws into the bark and you climb up a little bit higher. As you climb up, it's as if the fog gets denser, and you can feel an uncomfortable etching at your skin, like fingers clawing at you gently. But the fog's too dense. You can only see roughly about 20 foot around you. Oh, who have we lost?
Zenyo.
She's like, nah, I'm out.
The gods just picked her up and went out.
Oh, she's back. Oh God, now she's in a different... Hello!
Hi.
I need to move you because you're now where Richter was, and Oh, and everything's confused now.
What happened there anyway?
I don't know, your call dropped?
We thought you got scared off by fog.
No, I couldn't even hear you.
You must have just hit lost internet. So where were we when your call dropped? Linda.
I can't hear you.
Oh, click call and audio.
Hang on, I'll go through.
I can hear
Oh.
you now.
Okay, cool.
Hey.
Right, cool. Yeah, where were we when your call dropped?
Rebel was talking about finding a path.
Okay, so there was a path that you came in on to the east, well, what looks like it, and Richter's climbed a tree, and you can feel sort of icy, foggy fingers touching him as the fog grows deeper, and you can only
Nice.
see roughly about 20 feet around.
Okay.
Right. Shall we take the east path then, since it seems to be the only path around?
Sure, that's the only way.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to get this fricking thing back into order here. Better. Finally. Awesome. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Okie dokie. So, yeah, you set off along the path. And you notice that the fog sort of starts to clear a little bit. And you notice black pools of water stand like dark mirrors in and around the muddy roadway. Giant trees loom on both sides of the road, their branches clawing at the mist. Now, as you continue down this road, it takes a while, but the fog seems to lessen again. And the fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses looming grey in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guardians flank the gates, their heads now lying amongst the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence.
Awesome. Will we just go in?
No,
not really-
do you not think these headless things are going to attack? They are armed.
Who knows? What else can we do?
Can we investigate the armed headless guardians, please?
Yeah, you certainly can. You approach them, and as you get closer, the gates begin to open.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do we just go
Don't
in
know.
or do we?
Oh, but I think it wants us to go in.
Sorry, what were you saying there, Visenya?
I'm just saying we should probably just go in. Be brave.
Ladies first.
Let's go then. I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go in the middle behind Visenya and then Richter at the back.
Okie doke. So you pass through these giant gates as they slowly creak open. It's like nails down a blackboard. And you pass through, and you can see the fog swallowing up the land behind where you were coming from. And as you pass in, there's just a few more trees either side, and the heavy gates slam shut behind you.
Uh-oh, so we're stuck now.
Yay.
There is a single path leading forward, and you follow this for roughly about an hour. Entrapped either side by impassable, impenetrable trees. And this opens up into it's like a hilly opening. The there's no current fog other than just light fog. But you can see, just off in the distance, you can see what looks like possibly a village. And to your south, you can see what looks like a river.
Okay, shall we move forward towards the village?
Sure. Well, it's not really like if we inspect the river, you know, there's nothing really going to be in it, probably except for fish.
Or giant
Ghouls.
frogs.
Ghouls, or giant frogs.
Yeah.
Ah,
yeah. All those crabs.
Okay, to the village, please.
Yeah, not a problem. Let me just find the page.
Using a pencil. This one's sharpened weird.
You got a sharpened weird pencil.
Yeah, like, that's one side.
Oh yeah, I hate when it does that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, can't find our sharpeners anywhere.
Oh, just get a big knife.
Oh, I hate doing that though.
I need a Stanley knife for that.
That's true. Cool.
Hold on, 2 wee seconds. I just forgot that.
Insulin.
Oh god, don't die. Oh great, now he's moved over to where Visenya was. Ah! God damn it!
Why did you turn your camera off?
It's okay.
You just screwed up Dave's position.
It's alright. It's fine. I've sorted it. It's okay. Bane of my bloody existence. Oh, I can just see him stabbing himself in the background. Stabby,
Right, let me
stabby.
go. You good? Oh, yeah, I know of that pain. He's back.
Yay. This messes up again. I'm going to scream.
Please.
Hey, we're fine. Okay, so you want to approach what looks like the village, yeah?
Yes, please.
Yeah? Linda?
Yep.
Cool. So as you approach, tall shapes loom out of the dense... What? What did you say?
Why did you just shout?
I'm just like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Has he got Tourette's?
Probably. I don't know what you guys are talking about, you dim-witted bastards, man.
Anyway, tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. The tall shapes become recognizable as village dwellings. The windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. No sound cuts the silence except for mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance.
It's gonna be horrifying.
Now, I should probably send you a little overview of the village.
Liam, you're the map guy. You've got the PC.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'll just I'll tweet it over. That's probably the best plan, so you can look at it. It's here somewhere. There we go. Map. I would have done this over the computer, but every time I touch it, the screen goes weird. I can't be dealing with that. That's there. Haha! Just need to take a screenshot. And should have had this prepared. Sorry, guys. Crop. Okay. Save. And Twitter. Boop. Okie dokie, I've just sent you a map. Well, I'm currently sending you a map.
Right, I've got it.
Right, so you've entered, you're literally just entering from the eastern side of the village.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I've got it here.
I'm on my way. Right, what part of from where, sorry?
You're coming from the east side of the village.
Right.
You see the road leading there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
Alright. I think I might sneeze soon. It's that hay
Manda.
fever start to kick in again.
Yeah, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Don't throw it. You scoot. I believe in you.
Aye. Do
Please
you?
don't throw it.
Really? Get a new phone in 2 days, so good luck.
Oh,
Okay, so as you come into it seems like the main sort of road through this village. Up ahead, you see a couple of signs sort of swinging. And one reads Bildrath's Mercantile. And just at the other side of the road, on the left-hand side, there's a sign that says The Blood on the Vine Tavern.
Enter the tavern.
nobody's wondering about this sobbing.
No, I'm good.
Every time you get a little bit closer to where you think the sobbing was coming from, it distances itself again.
Good.
So I mean, you've got the map of the village there. You can see in the very centre there is the sort of the two red buildings marked E1, E2. E2 is what looks like the merchants, and E1 is the tavern. As you can see, there are other things marked on the map. You can go and investigate other things. You're not just stuck to doing that. You can wander around the village as much as you want.
What do you guys want to do?
Are we
I'd
going to
suggest
the
not
tavern?
Rebellia.
Yeah, I vote tavern.
Tavern.
Cool. No problemo. Okay. A single shaft of light thrusts illumination into the main square. Its brightness looks like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs, precariously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern. You enter. It's roughly about 6 feet square. Close inspection of the sign reads that somebody has just messed with the sign a little bit. An N has been scratched over where with an F. So it used to read The Blood on the Vine. It looks like it was once quite a fancy tavern, but things have obviously gone a little bit downhill. A blazing fire in the hearth gives scant warmth to a few huddled souls within. You see a barman, 3 people sitting together at a table, and a slightly more finely dressed man off to the side sitting alone.
Can I go up to the bartender and
Yeah.
ask them what's going on with the village?
You approach the barman. Oh god, we've got this thing say fuck. Running out of time thing. Yeah, you approach the barman. He's literally just standing there and he's just cleaning glasses and putting them down. Cleaning glasses and putting them down. Cleaning glasses and putting them down. He's got a very vacant stare. His skin is ashen grey. He's a pudgy little man. But yeah, are you wanting to ask him about the village? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He blatantly ignores you and continues to clean the glasses.
Rude.
Can I poke his arm?
Yeah, you can poke his arm. You reach out. You touch his skin, and it is icy cold.
Yep, fuck that. Like fucking Shaun of the Dead here or something like that. Okay, I'm just going to back away for the guy.
He just says in a hollow voice, "Do you want a drink?"
Yeah, I'll take a drink.
Really?
Yeah,
You're
I
good.
know.
So here,
Okay.
the prices in this part are a small glass of wine will cost you 1 copper piece. A pitcher of wine will cost you 1 silver. Nice skull.
love it.
So a pitcher of wine is a silver, a glass is a copper.
Okay, I'll take a picture of wine.
Okay.
I'm fancy.
The barkeep slowly pours the pitcher of wine, hands it over to you, taking payment, and he instantly returns back to cleaning the glasses, one after the other, putting them down in a cycle.
Mr. Bartender, did you actually give me like 3 glasses by any chance? You gave me a picture.
He looks at you with a glassy expression, and he
Okay.
pushes forward 3 glasses.
Got it. I'll take the 3 glasses and I'll go sit down.
Cool.
Can I go over to the 3 people at the table, please, and introduce myself?
Yeah. So yeah, you pop over, see them. They're dressed. Their clothing's a little bit fancier. You notice the barkeep is quite drab and dreary. These 3 people, they seem to be dressed a little bit better. They're chatting amongst themselves very quietly. You come over and introduce yourself. They look at you and say, "That's nice." And they return to looking at each other.
Is Linda froze?
Linda's frozen.
Oh, fucking hell. Fuck my life. Bear with me.
How could she just sit like that?
I'll be right back, guys.
How does she stay bloody?
I have no idea. That's fair.
Forget to.
Go get something. I am
Bandit,
stuck in.
Bandit, strip me off the side. Strip me off the side.
But I'm slower to get up
Ah,
than you.
You've got this. I believe in you. You're a half orc. You're quite good at this sort of stuff.
It's probably a good time to reset the call anyway.
Yeah.
It has literally got 5 minutes left on this one.
I see. I've got the timer up as well.
Right, cool. Right, I'll do that then. We'll be back in a second, guys. Just grabbing a quick top up.
No problem.
Dun, 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 dun. Lemon. Hup. And hup. Ready? Hup. Again. Oh. Incoming.
You fucking throwing gums in there. I'm a diabetic. Just going fucking.
Bless, bless, bless. And Linda's joining. And she's in the wrong place again.
There we
Doo-doo-doo.
go. I look better on the camera because I've actually got the light.
Ah, helpful. Hey!
Sorry, I've
Every-
got crap internet, clearly.
It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so you're in the bar. Rebellia, the trio of people.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically just acting like they're doing their best to ignore you.
Can I slam my fist down on the table and say again, "Hi, I'm Rebellia."
Yeah, you totally can. Roll me an intimidation.
Of
Teabag,
course.
what you doing, pal? Come here.
12 plus blah 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 blah. 3 is 15.
Okay, so they basically they throw themselves back in their chairs as they turn to look at you and go, "What on earth do you want?"
One, can you tell me where we are? And 2, why is everybody like cold looking?
They turn to you and say, "You're in Barovia. Where do you expect you're going to be? And what do you mean people are acting weird?"
What's that sobbing outside?
It's just the sound we have. We live in a strange place.
Okay.
There's a lot of sadness here.
Why is there a lot of sadness?
We have a strange ruler.
And who would that be?
I'm sure you'll meet him soon enough.
These guys are dicks, man.
I know you're not kidding. Come sit with me.
Okay, can I go over to Richter's table and then can I use purify food and drink on his wine?
Yeah, you totally can. Yeah.
Thanks.
The trust is real there.
So yeah,
Do I need
you.
to roll?
We'll just say you do. You mutter some words and wave your hands. A little glow
Blah,
appears
blah,
around the
blah.
wine.
Awesome.
So
Now there's only one guy left.
yeah, you can see him. Just he sort of slightly looks over at you, and he has a tiny chuckle to himself.
Visenya, he just laughed at your tail.
When he won it, you like stomped it.
Exactly.
Little big orc feet.
It's probably fat. Big fat tail.
Looking like a sausage.
Can I go over
Okay.
and speak to the guy that's near himself?
Yeah, totally. You head over, and as you're moving over, he turns and he waves. He waves at you. Come on, come and sit down.
Weirdo.
He's a young man. He's just sitting by himself at the corner table, sipping his wine. It's quite, considering your experiences so far have been quite gloomy. He's quite a striking, handsome man.
Yeah, nervous, Senya.
So yeah, he's basically motioning. He's motioning to all three of you. Just come over, come over.
Okay,
If
we
I'm coming
join
over, I'm bringing my
Byzania.
wine.
Okay, can I introduce myself?
Yeah.
And everyone else too?
Totally. The young man turns to you and he says, "It's really nice to meet you. It's I would like to say it's rare to meet people like yourself, but it's become a bit of a thing here. My name's Ismark. Welcome to Barovia." And you sit down with him, and he quietly leans over. He says, "Now that you're here, I could do with a little help."
Help with what?
We have a little bit of an issue with a tyrant. The devil that runs this place, he's been terrorizing my adopted sister. Attacking her in the night, terrorizing our household with his vile beasts.
What kind of beasts?
Says, "Well, to be honest, we're constantly, every night, it's just the house being circled by wolves.
Oh,
Bats
doggos.
flying in through our windows, swarms of rats. And then when he appears, my sister's just not the same."
Vampire.
Well, he's got your kind running about and all, so you can't just
Yeah,
assume
vampires can do that.
Why is he terrorizing your sister?
I honestly, I do not know. He seems fixated on her for some reason. Most of the time he leaves all the other villagers alone. But it's constant fixation.
Where does your sister stay?
She stays with me and my father.
Yeah, but where?
We live in the village. We have a large house here. My father's the burgermeister of this town. He basically what you may consider a mayor.
Hmm.
And don't be put off by the people around these parts. Not everybody is whole.
What do you mean when you'd said that having people like us become it's now like a recurring thing?
Every now and then, the devil gets bored. And he likes to test himself.
Test himself how?
By drawing in people like yourself.
To do what?
His will is his own. I have no idea. All I know is that for as long as I can remember, strangers from foreign places end up here, and sad to say, they don't often last long.
All I'm gonna say is to you guys is clearly like he wants to fight or something. You know what I mean?
Where does this ruler live?
I'm surprised you didn't see it as you walked in. Just above the village, to the north, up in the mountains. I'm surprised you didn't see his castle.
It was foggy.
That is fair.
That's fair, yes. Indeed it is.
So what would you like us to do with this ruler?
If anything, I would love you to join me and fight against him.
By any chance, have you got a holy cross and a stake?
Oh,
Oh.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Let me see if I can find another invite for her. Hey! Hey!
Yay.
I don't know why that keeps doing that.
Our Wi-Fi just might be acting up.
Or it's because we're doing a horror.
So I'm gonna do
Disinfected
this.
the Wi-Fi.
I'm gonna switch my Wi-Fi off on my tablet, just so it frees up a little bit more bandwidth. So yeah, Ismark basically is looking for allies.
Hmm.
How much?
Ismark's, well, we don't have much. As you can see, this land isn't really full of wealth, but I'm sure we can scrape up some gold for you.
He's dressed really fancy. I think he's talking shite.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's talking shite 100%.
Plus, you know, the big bad guy's in a fucking manor, you know what I mean? So we might find stuff in there as well.
And
And
he
his
talks about
dad's
his
the
house
mayor.
being big.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
His dad's a mayor. He's got an adopted sister. He dresses fancy.
He's at
And
it.
he's only happy cunt in the village.
He's talking shit.
Can I try to intimidate him to tell the truth about his wealth?
You certainly can.
Will I roll for it?
Yes, please.
17 plus 3, that's 20.
Cool. Ismark turns to you and he's just like, I don't understand the greed of people. I mean, yes, we have a rather large house. Yes, my father is an important man, was an important man. But honestly, our wealth is rotting away.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Nah.
Okay.
I love how I'm saying that.
Well, we just... what are we going to do? Are we going to take it or are we not going to take it?
But we can't just believe one guy's story. We need to go check out this ruler dude.
That's true. Do you want to say that to him? No, will we say, well, can we think about it and go a walk around the village?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
All right, good sir. Let us think about it as we wander around this beautiful village of yours.
Thank you for considering it. Please,
Okay.
please, if you decide to help, then our house is just around the. Let me just check and see. Just round the corner from the inn and straight down the street. You cannot miss it. Large house at the end of the street, and you'll see on your map there's a building marked E4.
Yep. So now we know that's his house. That's the tavern. That's the marketplace. We wonder what E3, E7. We know what E5 is. because
Technically
that's,
speaking, I shouldn't have given you a map with numbers on it, but I couldn't find the other one. So.
Haha. Our god is pleasant tonight.
Do you want to go to his house to speak to the sister or to the whatever E2 was again?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go and speak to the sister. You
Okay.
think?
What's E2
That's horror.
again? Just so I can write
Market.
that
Oh,
down.
yeah, it's
Market.
basically just the local merchant.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. To the fancy house.
E4.
Cool.
So down south. South.
Cool. Okay, so you walk down the street and a weary-looking mansion squats behind a rusting iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside whilst the left swings lazily in the wind. The stuttering squeal and clang of the gates repeats with mindless precision. Weeds choke the grounds and press with menace upon the house itself, yet against the walls the growth has been trampled down to create a path all around the domain. Heavy claw marks have stripped the once beautiful finish of the walls. Great black marks tell of the fires that have assailed the mansion. Not a pane nor a shard of glass stands in any window. All the windows are barred with planks, each one marked with the stain of evil omen.
Ooh.
Well, this place is run down.
Not too shabby. Go up and knock the door.
Yeah, cool. You go, you knock on the door and it just literally swings wide open.
Need a new door.
You do need a new lot of things.
Mm.
I just realised, did I bring my wine?
No,
I paid 1 silver for it.
A whole silver?
A whole silver?
Well,
I've got
let's just...
100
Well, do you want to have taken your wine? Do you want to be carrying your jug of alcohol?
Yeah,
Cool.
no.
you purified it. I'm going to drink it.
That's fair.
Can I call out into the mansion?
Yeah, totally.
Hello.
You shout in and you hear a young female voice, and you just hear, "Help! Help! Come in!
I demand a more feminine voice than that.
That's about as feminine as I fucking get.
Okay, so
We
run to
all
the
run.
voice. Yeah.
Hmm?
Shouting help. She's shouting help, so run. Avanti.
Run to the voice.
In or away?
Towards. Shouting help.
Fair. Okay, so you burst on in, and the interior of the mansion is well furnished, yet the fixtures show signs of great wear. The noticeable oddities are the boarded up windows and the presence of holy symbols in every room. There's a smell of wilting flowers and a faint odor of decay. And from the top of the stairs, you see a young female shouting, please come quick! My father!
Run to the female and shout, what's up?
Sup, bitch.
What's up? That's having a heart attack, aye? That's good.
The young lady, she motions towards a side room, and as you enter, you see an old man laying down on the ground, his eyes rolled back in his head.
What happened to him?
The young lady turns and says, they attacked again. They don't normally attack so early. This time it was too much for father. I think his heart's given out.
Who attacked?
The devil and his people. His creatures, his vile creatures.
Can I use healing words on the father?
Yeah, you can certainly give it a go.
Okay. What do I need to roll here?
A
D8.
Yeah, that would be good, but unfortunately he is dead. Dead.
That was fast.
The young lady, through a sob, she introduces herself. My name is Irina, and I'm so sorry to meet under such circumstances, but is there any way you could help me with my father? I know he's gone, but I need to at least have him buried.
No, I'll do it.
Investigate the body. You always want it me
Yeah.
for
Good girl.
Cool. So you rummaging
this. I
through?
know you can see my face.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep, rummage through the body, please. Fill
Cool.
it up a bit.
Rummage through.
So Irina sees what you're doing and says, are you seriously trying to rob my dead father?
No.
I'm looking for clues.
You search the body and you find nothing but a simple holy symbol on a pendant round his neck.
Kind of looking for marks on the skin of that, but I suppose the rummage in the pocket's fine.
Yeah, there are no visible marks on him, other than his skin just being ashen grey. Roll me a medicine check.
Who's got the best medicine?
Have +4.
Oh, I'm +1.
Oh, I've not got my specs on. I wonder why I can't see anything. +2.
So me then.
Who's
11
you?
+4, so 50. 50.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look over the body and you can tell by the expression on his face and that this is most likely a heart attack. Yeah, just like that.
Okay.
Can we ask Irina? Is it? Aye.
Irina.
Irina, if we can take the pendant? Because I have a sneaking suspicion that this is a vampire.
What does the pendant mean? Does she know?
Arena turns to you and she says, as you can see, our house is full of holy symbols. My father always thought that they would help deter him, but to no avail.
But
Should've
what
bought
does the
garlic.
symbol mean round his neck?
She says, it's just a symbol of holiness in our land.
I believe you're not.
So I'm just imagining Visenya sitting there like,
Bullshittery.
roll me
Okay,
you
shall
can roll me a
we-
religion check if you want.
Oh wait, I've got +3. What have you got?
+1.
Oh, don't make me look again.
You've got the specs on, you're ready.
I really should have probably put the light on as well, but hey ho. Relative +1.
I'll do them. 13 + 3, 16.
Cool. You look at it and it's no symbol you recognize. It's not something that represents any of the gods that you know of from where you come from.
That good dog in the sky.
Can we ask her permission to take the pendant?
Irina looks at you. And she just puts her hands up. Says, "You can take whatever you want, but just please help me bury my father. I know
I'll do
no
it.
one else here will help."
Okay.
I'll do it.
We can help.
She says.
On you go.
Irina
what?
says the graveyard is just to the north. It's he'll need to be buried there.
Okay.
So I'm going to carry this body all the way through town, up a hill, and then into a graveyard.
Well, I'm
You
going to help you.
volunteered.
Sounds good.
Good luck, guys.
You're coming, I know.
Really helpful there, Rebel.
I know. Get the calves working, man.
Right.
Okay,
We pick
so-
up the body and head north.
Cool.
You want the last gummy bear?
So as
You're
you
not having
oh, you're having gummy bears, nom.
and eggs.
Oh,
Egg
The last one is mine.
eggs. So you're gonna pack up the body and head out that way, no problem at all. So you exit the dilapidated mansion. You begin to head up the street. You can see grey faces of what looks like villagers. They sort of eyeball you and then quickly dart for cover. Their torchlight just flickering down alleyways and into buildings. You can feel something staring at you. And the fog seems to be closing in. And you can hear a little bit of it's like a quiet laughter. And it grows louder and louder and louder. And it's this hideous laugh just comes out of nowhere and then just dissipates again. As you move further up the street, you can hear rustling, like little feet running around.
Can we move a bit faster with this body?
Can I shout in the top of my lungs, piss off?
You certainly can.
There we go.
Piss
Sorted
off,
it
Ghost.
out. Piss off, Ghost.
Piss off, Ghost, you spooky bastard.
I haven't tossed you off.
Right, let's need to find a little something. Okie dokie. Just from one of the side streets, as you hurry along the street, all of a sudden, you can see a couple of ravens fly overhead really fast, and then down below, a swarm of rats come streaming out one of the side streets and come directly for you.
Can I jump on Richter's back and squeal like a bitch?
You certainly can. Nothing wrong with squealing
you.
like a bitch. Okie
What the rats know like?
Can I befriend them?
You can certainly try.
You like rats, you freak.
No when they're coming bounding at me and probably covered in
You
plague.
can throw fire.
They're scared of water.
Okay, so Linda, roll me 20-sided dice and add your spell modifier, which I do believe is 4.
18 plus 4.
Okay, it has no effect. You can see the glowing red eyes of these rats as they still come towards you. Roll for initiative.
Oh, right.
All of us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially you on my shoulders.
7.
14 plus 1. That's
16
15.
plus 1, 17.
And okay. Okie dokie. Richter.
Good tug.
Good dog.
Oof.
Your go.
Can I use... I don't really want to get close to them because they'll munch my toes. Can I use Ray of Frost on them, please?
Yes. I do believe you have to roll to hit.
Yeah. 16 plus 5, 21. Then a D8. Oh, fell off the thingy. 3.
3.
Yeah.
Cool. The icy blast fires across and it hits half the pack of half the swarm of these strange rats, and you can see they're like almost like, I don't know, it's like they're patches of fur missing, and it just ices over them, frost forming on their semi-decayed bodies. And we move to the rats themselves. They instantly dart towards Richter. They jump at him, and the blast from the ray of frost must have disorientated him as they scatter either side and miss you completely. Rebellia.
Produce fire.
Mm-hmm.
12 plus 7, 19, and then I roll a D8.
Mm-hmm.
No, D8. 4. Wait, no, that was a D10. Sorry, I rolled the wrong one.
Cool.
That's an 8.
An 8. Making me do math. Okie dokie. So it bursts into flame around them, and you can smell scorched, decaying flesh, and they keep coming at you. Visenya, your turn.
I'll hit them with my fire as well.
Okay. So roll your d20 and add 4.
17 plus 4.
Mm-hmm. That's
21.
a hit. And then a d8 for damage.
Uh, 4.
Cool. More of the rats are decimated, and the stench grows stronger. You can hear the hideous laughter growing all around you again and dissipating quietly. And Richter's your go.
I have a feeling these rats are going for the body. Well, they're coming straight for me, you know what I mean? Then they went,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I don't think they were disoriented. They're half decayed rats.
But we're still in attack mode here, so you may as well attack unless you want to start swinging the body about to see if they start changing direction.
I could. I could. I just realised I used Ray of Frost and it was a cantrip.
Oh yeah, you could have attacked as well.
Yeah, I'm a dibby. Alright, okay.
Yeah, all of you could have done that. You need to.
Yeah.
You need to remember, it's not my job.
Wow.
Thank Almighty God in the sky.
You guys need to remember you have an action and a bonus action.
Helpful.
Can I take a double-handed swing with my warhammer?
Yeah, you totally can.
Yeah. Right, so 14 plus 6.
That is a hit.
Yes, and then it's a D10. Where is my D10? That is
Like the D.
9.
Your warhammer comes crashing down right onto the remaining pack of rats. Decaying flesh sprays out either side from underneath, splattering the body you're carrying and yourselves, and well, all of you. You're just literally covered in bits of decayed rat.
Nice.
Well
Yeah,
done.
that, you wee bastards.
Well squelched.
Free lunch. I'm half orc, I don't care.
If I wanted to do that, I need to change into the dog.
Okay, so are we out of attack mode then?
Yeah, you're out of attack mode.
Wait.
Okay, on to the graveyard.
Yeah. As you
I was going
continue.
to say, I want to examine the bits. You never know, there could be magic on them.
Okay, do it then.
Oh,
I'll get off your back too while I'm at it.
yeah, thank you. You are half orc, you're like...
Oh man, if I'd remembered you were on his back, you'd have been rolling at disadvantage the entire time.
Don't go on my
That's what you
back
get for
again.
no reminding us about our extra attack.
Well,
You know what, can I inspect the bits of rat?
you can.
I'm going to turn it. Yes, they're bits of rat.
Yeah, I'll just tell you right now, they are just bits of decaying rat flesh.
Awesome. I'm a dog inquisitive rat.
That's fair. Get your nose in about everything.
Aye,
Sniffing other dogs' bums.
exactly. What do you think is going to happen when the wolves come and attack us?
Exactly. There's going to be a sniff fest.
Exactly.
There'll be butts at dawn.
Aw.
Yep.
Come
Yeah,
on,
it'll be
now.
like this. I know. It's disgusting. That's dogs for you.
Okay, onward then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. You just want to
Let's just bury
continue?
this body.
Go and bury this guy.
It just has fucking body flailing about while we're attacking.
Okay, so as you head further up the street, you feel like you're, I don't know, there's something about your senses. You just feel like something is following you.
Alright, and the tap in my lungs. Piss off, seriously.
Can my dark vision see anything?
Where are you looking?
looking around.
Behind us.
Looking behind you.
See if there's anyone there. Sorry, I just answered that for you there.
From
Evan.
you look behind you and you can tell that the local fog is grown denser behind you, and you can see a relatively tall, shadowy figure, just the silhouette, just within the fog.
Can we shout, what do you want? We see you.
You can.
Ho!
And just from just within the fog, you hear a voice. I advise you to leave her alone. You should not be dealing with her.
Leave who alone?
Irina.
Oh, Irina. And who are you exactly?
You will see. And he vanishes back
The
into the
devil?
mist.
Right. Okay.
And you can see, like, the form, the silhouette in the mist just breaks apart and just flies off into, like, scattered bats around different directions.
That's right. You run away, you Twilight bastard. I've got your number.
He ain't no sparkly vampire.
I've just played Witcher DLCs.
Okay, onward to the graveyard.
Okay, so you continue up the street again. This time undeterred. Apart from you see some of the locals still, peeking out of the little cracks in boarded up windows, and I'm just opening up the map again. So yeah, you go past the tavern. Irina leads you. The road sort of bends up sort of northwest, and you can see what looks like a church up ahead. And we will reset the call just at that. And we'll go and get a new drink and a quick cigarette.
I'm going to puff away and smoke like that guy.
Cool.
All right, you do. You do that. You do.
I'll see you in a little bit, guys. And Cole Sparks, thanks for the follow.
Wait, did we get a follow?
Yay, thank
Hey,
you.
thank you very much.
Hey guys, speak to you soon.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
And I'm here.
Cool. We'll get these screens sorted out once Linda gets back in. I smoke cigarettes like I'm a frickin' Dyson.
I used to be like that.
Samers. I think the worst I ever was when I was in college.
Gets bad, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. It really does.
One day I shall quit.
Go back to the vape.
I can't vape anymore.
Why?
It literally chokes me. And I've tried
Oh.
multiple different vapes and multiple different juices and stuff. All happened when I got the flu. That's why I ended up smoking again.
And I remember that day I came to visit you in the shop and I was like, oh, Dave,
You bad man, you're smoking.
you're smoking.
And to think it was you, it got me and Liam into the vape.
Yeah, oh, sorry about
You let us down.
that.
I love it. Peach and menthol.
Yum 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 yum.
Raspberry ripple.
Right. Are you shouting at me? I'll send you another invite. Invited.
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 You've been invited.
Welcome to the game.
Now I'll need to fiddle everybody. Oh no, it went back to normal. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's groovy.
Armando.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, Charizard!
Aww.
Fucking nerd.
It's actually Cassie's.
Fucking nerd child.
That was
Nerd.
gifted to her on the day she was born by one of our friends.
Oh, bless.
Aw.
Oh, what's going on with Liam?
Doing that.
Oh, he's going weird.
Yeah, stop fiddling with shit.
Okay. Never will. I think it's because I've got Twitch open now.
I probably will be doing that right enough.
Yeah, there we go. You call it Amanda a nerd. Fucking
Oh yeah, that's nerdy.
yeah. Look, I've got Kirby, the Charmander, Charizard, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Blastoise.
ATST, My Hero Academia, Dragon Balls, Pokemon stuff,
Yeah.
Harry Potter ones. Wait, why am I squinting at the screen? I can just turn my head.
I know, you fanny.
You know.
Anywho, you're approaching the church. Atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft stands a grey, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises towards the back, and flickering light shines through holes in the shingle roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load.
Nothing.
I just used the word load.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm like a 5-year-old.
Yeah, I like a 5-year-old.
Earlier
just-
on, you said but something, and I was like,
I
sitting
thought
there.
that, yeah, I got that.
Butt metal.
Can we just bury the body, please?
Can we just get rid of it?
You find.
Okay, so, you're approaching the church, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, it looks like, in order to get to the graveyard, you may well need to go through.
Usually
know,
when I
just
enter
like-
churches, I burn, you know, but I'll take that chance.
Lob the body in first.
Like, open the door and just throw a corpse in.
Here, mate, go check it out.
He's buried.
Our work here is done.
Yep.
So, how are you approaching? Are you just going to the doors? What are you doing? You don't have to go. You don't have to just beeline everything.
Go up to the door and attempt to kick it open.
The heavy wooden doors of the church are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire. The They open easily.
That just sounds like a Friday night with our party here, innit? Claw marks and fire.
Yep.
Just saying, we might have been steaming one time and came through, you know.
That's true. The doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall, leading to a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors to each side of the hall lead to adjacent chambers. You can see that the chapel is strewn with debris. You hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. Suddenly the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises up from beneath the wooden floor. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't scream.
Okay.
Right, Rebel, since you didn't want to, bury this guy, you go look for the voice, we'll go bury him.
Okay. Can
Okay.
I move quite quickly towards the chapel? He's hasten.
Yes, you certainly can.
Leg it
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
Well,
on the body.
on the body.
We're holding the body, aye.
Okay, so Rebellia, you're just heading off. Okay, so you approaching the chapel's a shambles with overturned and broken pews littering a dusty floor. Dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and candelabras light every dusty corner in a fervent attempt to rid the chapel of shadows. At the end of the church sits a claw-scarred altar, behind which kneels a priest. In soiled vestments, next to him hangs a long, thick rope that stretches up into the bell tower.
Beckon my party to come forward.
Yes, we are coming forward.
As you approach, you can hear from beneath the floor, you hear a young man's voice cry out, "Father, I'm starving!"
Hello, Mr. Priest?
Let me just do.
Why have you got a guy underneath?
Just stomp the floor. Shut it, Igor.
Yes, master.
Let me just find a thing. Sorry, all the notes and everything for this are just so scattered about.
No problem. So the priest is alive, isn't he?
Yeah, he is totally
Great.
alive.
All right. Well, I've got rations. Let's go help the wee guy. Starving.
I'm
We don't know how to get underneath yet.
Yeah, that's why we're going to speak to the priest.
What are you going to do? Just kind of shove it through the
Just
floorboard?
shove it, crackers and all that stuff. Yeah.
Plus, we're kind of holding a body at the moment.
Feed
So
him the
that might-
body.
This might be difficult.
He's technically getting buried.
So you approach the man, and he just looks so tired. He turns to you with a very hoarse and weak voice, and he looks slightly crazed behind the eyes. He says, how can I help you? Why are you interrupting my prayers?
We're here to bury this body.
You're burying a body? Why?
Because it's dead.
Yeah, and this is a church.
In these times, I don't see people doing these things.
No.
If you must go out the back, go out the back. Leave me be.
Can I first ask you, who's the young man that's screaming for food?
This is my son. It's my cursed son.
Cursed? How's he cursed?
Strahd turned him into one of him. I keep him trapped so that he doesn't feed.
Where's he trapped?
He's trapped below, in our basement.
How do you get below?
Don't make me fucking look at maps.
Who's
Just
Strahd?
tell me. Just tell me, priest.
Let me just see here.
I'll leave you alone. I'll nick the key off you and I'll go and feed your boy.
Who's Strahd?
Strahd, he's the devil that rules this land.
Oh, the devil, right, okay, cool.
Strahd sounds like Vlad.
I like Fazenia. He's the devil of this land. Aye, alright, cool.
Clearly no met me when I'm in a full mood.
Should have just seen that dick outside, by the way. I'm not gonna remember it. I highly doubt your son is whatever he is because I don't know, you're a wee bit weird, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Ah, there it is. There it is. The priest starts. He says, "My son is none of your regard." He says, "Leave us be."
Who's got good persuasion?
+3.
-1, not me.
-1. Manda, could you try and roll and persuade this priest to let us go help his son?
But I don't want to, you do.
Well, -1 persuasion.
You know what to help?
You know what? Help this poor guy.
Come.
His son could be a bloodsucker. I just want to bury a body that I didn't want to bury.
You're a wimp.
Right.
What's about this body? Swear to God.
Oh, we could tempt the boy with the body if he's a vampire.
Why would he want dead blood?
Oh, blood's blood, innit? If you're hungry, you're hungry. Right, I'm rolling a d20 now. 17 plus 3, so 20.
Mm-hmm. 20 persuasion to go and see his son?
Yep.
He says, "Okay, fine. I will let you see my son. I will help you bury the body. But it must be done during the morning. We cannot do it at night.
We're not going to walk all the way back down that hill with the body again.
You
Hell
can
no.
leave the body here. Daybreak isn't far away."
Can we just stay in the church? Man's got so-
How many hours till daybreak, roughly? In this.
Literally just a couple of hours.
Okay. Why can't we do it at night? Why does it need to be daybreak?
We cannot let Strahd raise another one of his beasts.
So I take it he's done this often then?
Have you seen around this village?
It's alright.
Oh. That explains why they're all grey and cold.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
A wee bit of anemia going around here, isn't there?
Need some vitamin D. Okay. Right, sit the body down, guys. Let's go check out this boy.
Sit in the body.
So the priest he motions towards one of the chambers off to the side of the entrance hall you came in, and he says, "In this room there's a trap door that leads down to the undercroft."
Head into the undercroft.
Rector first.
I'll go first. I'll have to go first.
I may be stupid, but I ain't that stupid.
Okay. Okie dokie. So, you open the trap door. You're heading down. Yeah. Roll me a perception check.
Passive perception or actual perception?
An actual.
I'm +1.
+4. 18 plus
That's
4.
okay. It's just Richter.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, fair enough. 13 + 1, 14.
Cool. Just as you descend, you can hear a shuffling off to the side, and you see a withered figure lurch towards you, and he grabs a hold of your leg, trying to pull you down.
Mark it with your hammer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I just punch him?
Yeah. Roll me intimidation.
Intimidation? Shit, man. Intimidation's +1. 20 + 1.
Cool. Awesome. The body drops to the floor, and it starts whimpering and it scurries off into the corner. And I can smell your blood! I can smell your blood!
Really? Like, actual? Alright. Are you actually a vampire or are you just delusional?
I don't know, you'd probably have to check that shit out, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Where's everybody else right now?
I know what are you to.
I'm just coming down the stairs.
Can I try and feed him a ration?
You can?
Yeah, please.
How do you give it to him?
Force it in his throat.
Why don't you just throw it
You're
to
going
him?
stuttery,
Will
dude.
him?
You're literally robot voice.
Yep,
Yeah.
Liam.
Throw it to him then. Throw it. Oh, it's me. Give me a wee minute. Aye. There we go. Is that me?
That's you?
Alright, cool. Just throw a ration towards him and ask him to see if he can eat it.
Okay. You throw the ration to the figure and he grasps at it and just throws it against a wall.
Dick.
Visenya, where are you?
Try something.
Visenya, where are you?
Oh, I'm nowhere.
Where are you in relation to what's going on?
Okay, I'm heading down the stairs.
'Kay.
Now.
No problem at all.
Ask the son what happened to him.
Okay. The figure he just turns and he just starts hissing at you, and he tries to dart behind you. Can you all roll me a dexterity check? Yeah.
14 plus 1, 15.
12 plus 1, 13. Or is that a 2?
Hmm?
2.
2.
2.
So plus your modifier 4. And what was it? Riker,
3.
Richter, what was yours?
14 plus 1.
And Rebellia?
13 altogether.
Okay. So the figure just darts around. He's unnaturally speedy, and he just grabs onto the ladder that leads upwards, and he starts to escape out the hatch.
Can we try and grab him?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, can I quickly slit a wee bit of my arm, get the blood to come out? Try and attract them downwards?
No, that's just opening another can of worms, I think.
That's like touching magically trapped
know.
doors and ending up in
I
a.
know, but I was just saying, never know. It might calm down after a wee bit of blood.
You never know.
You just remember the frogs.
Yeah, right. This is what my character does, right? This is what I do.
He does dumb shit.
I do dumb shit, and sometimes it works out because I've still got inspiration for the last time.
Oh, you do you.
Okay, you know what?
You doing it?
Slice my arm a wee bit. Go for it. Why not?
Okay. The figure, he's literally about to get out of the hatch and he stops. He turns around and sniffing the air like a rat, and he just drops down at the go and rushes over, and he grabs onto your bleeding arm and he just bites in and starts to suck the blood. You take... You take 4 points of biting damage.
Oh, look.
And 2 points of necrotic damage.
Necrotic.
Can I smack that wee vampot with my quarterstaff, please?
You certainly can. Roll for an attack.
That's a D.
D20 plus your attack modifier.
And then it's a 1d6. Right, so.
Did you hit? Did you hit?
16 plus 5.
Yep.
So that's 21. And then it's a 1d6 plus 3. 4 plus 3, so that's 7.
Okay. You smack into the boy with your quarterstaff, and it throws him away from Richter's arm. Let me see. Okay. He drops to the floor and he sort of goes to his knees and he looks up at you and he snarls. Roll for initiative, everybody.
Oh, we're talking. 7 plus 1, 8. Oh, my chest.
14.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find it.
3 plus 1,
Oh.
4.
Oh. Okay.
Plus 2. 14 plus 2.
So it's your 16 then.
Yeah, 16.
Cool. Awesome. Right then. So the body lurches at Rebellia. He misses. You manage to dodge out of the way. Visenya. You're up.
I'm not being funny, but this wee guy needs to die.
Or at least get knocked the fuck out until we find a cure.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with my club.
Okay, so roll your d20 and... Oh, God, I don't have your character sheet up here, do I? Let me just find your character
18
sheet.
plus
18 plus something.
4.
4. Yeah, that's definitely a hit. So you roll a d4 plus 2 for damage.
4
Okay.
and 4.
What do you mean 4 and 4?
Did I not need to do it twice?
No, you rolled your attack and you just roll 1d4 and then
Oh,
add,
right, a
add
6
2.
then.
So cool.
Just ignore me.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, see, that's true. We shouldn't have helped him. That's a fact.
Yeah, your club smacks into him, and he sort of briefly drops down. We are on to Richter. Wolf boy.
Can I just go ahead and use my claws, please,
Yes, you can.
on this little person? 18 plus 6.
That is a hit.
And it's a d6 plus 4. 6 plus 4.
Cool. Awesome.
10.
Rebellia.
Aye.
Oh no, it's everyone right. Remember, guys, I'm going to remind you once. You just have an action and a bonus action.
Yeah.
I know, but I was kind of waiting on the, the dramatics of me hitting him with my claws.
Oh, you slashed into him. Black
There we go.
ooze. Sleet just pours out of the open wound. There you go.
There we go. Oh, that's so much better. Right, Ray of Frost.
Cool.
20. 7 plus 5.
That is
12.
a hit.
Sweet.
No, I know. No.
And it's a 4.
I think we're on to plums here.
Cool. And now we're on to Rebellia.
Oh, hi. Firstly, I am going to use healing words on Bohid.
Hey.
So that's a d20 plus my attack. So
Oh no, it's
that is
a healing word. I don't think you need to roll for it. You just roll the heal.
Oh, the d8. That's a 6.
So Richter gets 6 points back.
Woohoo.
Welcome.
That's me back to full health.
And I would like to use infestation.
Ooh! You'll have to tell me what
Fancy.
that does, because I don't know.
I have no idea. I thought you knew.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, you don't have to read the fucking player's manual and the spell list.
Ooh. Burn.
Ooh.
You don't have to do your stuff yourself, guys, you know.
Burning.
Have you seen the state of me trying to count? You think I can read?
Infestation.
Wow.
Infestation.
I remember you mentioned it last time, but I don't remember much from that.
It's like poison damage.
Guess what? I don't actually have infestation.
Oh, it was in the app thingy. Okay, I'll just. Yeah, I'm gonna score out infestation, right?
Hold on. Let me just look. If it's in the spell list, I'll have it on my phone.
I'm sure it's like poison damage.
Oh, I never wrote down which. All I know is it's a 1 act 30 feet, but I didn't write down the
Infestation.
dice.
Okay. Basically, a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites appear momentarily on a creature you see within range. The target must succeed a Constitution saving throw. Okie dokie.
Oh, look, that the Cole Sparks has put that up. The infestation thing.
Oh, cool.
He's actually put it up on chat.
Thank you,
Thank you very
Sparks.
I'm saying here, it might be she. Sorry.
Rebellia, what's your spell save DC?
15.
Thank you.
Okay, so
It's she. It's she.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I take 1d6 worth of poison damage. So roll a d6, Rebellia.
5.
Oof! You can see just the swarm of insects, and it's like it's just like a dust ball around the figure, and he scratches at his flesh, tearing it asunder, and he staggers back 5 feet behind him, and he gathers himself. And he takes one look at Rebellia.
So would you?
And he just grasps at you with his claws. 4 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
And then you just see him lurching his mouth at your neck. And you take
Just start slapping them.
4 points of biting damage, plus 2 points of necrotic damage.
10 health.
Visenya!
Not being funny, but we need to
Or none.
bolt or something. This is not working out very well, is it? Can I breathe fire at him?
You will be breathing fire into melee combat, so you'll have to roll it at a disadvantage. Oh no, shit, no. I'm gonna be nice here. Do not breathe fire, because it'll go in a cone and it'll actually hit Rebellia.
Oh, aye.
Okay, can I cure Rebellia then?
You certainly can.
I cure her wound.
So cure wounds is what? It's one. Oh, you'll need to go over and touch her to do that. Giggity.
I'll go unlock
They
the
could
door
be
the new.
together.
So yeah, cure wounds. You physically have to touch somebody, and it's 1d8. If you roll 1d8, and that's how much health she'll get back. Oh, plus your spellcasting mod, so 1d8 plus 4.
So 9,
You hear 9.
12, 13. I can't count.
What did you roll?
9 plus
A
4.
nine?
So 13.
Yeah, cool. That is
So
bang on.
I am full health.
Visenya, you still have a bonus action as well.
Can I thorn whip the little shitbag?
Mm-hmm.
Please don't hit me.
So your thorn whip, you're going to have to roll at a disadvantage because you're in really close range. So roll 2d20s and tell me the lowest.
11.
Okay. That just, in the confusion of the combat, you miss, and the thorn whip just rips into the ground down at the side. You're basically fighting into a scuffle. Richter.
I think we need to
Alright.
look out of here, guys.
Can I run into the vampire? like run up to him
Yeah.
and double swing my warhammer into him to try and get him off Rebellia.
Yeah, totally. Again, you're rolling at a disadvantage, so 2d20s and tell me the lowest.
10 plus 6, so
It's cool. That's a hit. That's a hit. So roll for damage.
that is a d8. 4 plus 4, 8.
Cool. Your warhammer crushes the soft skull of the boy. It just collapses it into the ground. Black ooze just spills from the where his head used to be.
Woo!
Nice.
I know
guess
Cole
this
Sparks
is
is
gonna
disgusting.
go wrong. But you need to pull it away a wee bit, Rebel.
Stop following the doggo, the orc. I can't see the bottom bit.
The orc wanted to bury the body.
Bury the body.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know
We're
what?
just
You know what? You know what? We had to wait until daytime anyway, so a wee bit of vampire hunting isn't that bad.
We could have
I
had
don't
dinner.
know. I think we could have just like not done any of that.
I just swung a warhammer while carrying.
I mean, you know,
big jug of wine.
it's really nice that you just killed a priest's son.
Yeah, we're
Oh.
so screwed.
Fuck him.
So what you?
We get rid of the dog.
The way the doggo's going, he's going to get rid of himself.
Oh,
All right then, guys. So what are you doing now?
I'm legging it, and I'm gonna go and bury this body because like,
Yep.
Well,
oh no, we
Back
can't.
upstairs and lie to the priest.
You want to lie to him?
Yeah.
Cool. Roll me a. Where the fuck is it again? Deception. Oh, isn't your deception shit?
+1.
Oh, +1. That's better than Linda's negative.
my one's
Aye, all right.
-1. My one's -1 as well.
I know.
Oh, that's okay.
I was actually looking at all your character stats, and I thought this is the most uncharismatic party on the planet. Like everybody's
I'm a
got
dog.
like 9.
She's a dragon. Got a half orc.
And we're
That's a
crap at
bad one.
lying. Great.
Right, so Rebellion, roll your deception.
18 +1.
Oh ho! The priest says, "So, did my boy attack? Were you okay? Is everything fine? Do you see now that he is cursed?"
Totally.
We gave him some sleep powder. He's sleeping it off. Who knows what'll happen? We'll see how the curse goes.
Thank you for trying. Thank you for trying to help my poor boy.
He's in a spell-induced coma right now.
Maybe now I might be able to get some rest as this screaming stops. It's the reason Strahd sent him back to me, to torment me and to burden this church with his curse.
Hey guys. Okay, let's go bury this body. Is it daytime?
So yeah, you can see it's like haziness. It never quite reaches full brightness outside. It's always slightly hazy through the fog. But the priest turns to you. What we can call a sun is coming up, and now is the best time that we can possibly use to bury this poor man.
Good. Can we just get on with it then, please? Thank you.
Where's the hole?
So the priest leads you to the graveyard. He gets your assistance to dig the hole and lower the body. Irina
Do we
weeps
need to do it all
softly.
ourselves?
You just fucking kill a guy's son and just
Oh, well, do you know
the
what? He's
fuck,
going to be
you know?
grateful one day because
It's a-
he's a little shit.
every cloud.
Cloud.
Yeah. Yeah, so the body gets lowered and Irina weeps softly at the side. The priest mutters a little prayer and the priest turns to Irina and he just says to her, You need to get as far away from here and Castle Ravenloft as possible.
Can I quickly pause this for a wee second? Dave, you've only got 4 minutes left.
All right, cool. Quickly before that, the priest turns to you and say, "Please, if you have any goodness in you, make sure Irina gets out of this town and as far away as possible."
No worries,
And
we'll
with
get her right
that,
out of here.
we will pause the call. Pause the call.
Get the fuck out of Dodge.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
we need to get out.
Right, guys. Quick cigarette break.
Yeah.
See you in a bit. Boink. And we are back. Just waiting for everybody to come in now. And there's one. There's two. Just waiting for... There he is. And we'll pop back in here. And this will all go skew-whiff again, won't it? Oh, it's sorted itself out. Life is good. Hey!
I'm also wearing a top hat.
At least it's not King Fedora, mate.
Yeah. No, I don't have one of them.
Cool
Fedora.
Sparks, thanks for hanging about and thanks for the help.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't actually have chat. I don't have the screen real estate. Unfortunately, my screen's full of stuff. Right then, guys.
I can't help but think that some of our decisions have been pretty shit so far.
Yeah, well, the body's been buried. You know, task completed. Task failed successfully.
Yeah.
You know, it's now... It's kind of your first time seeing what would be called daylight in these parts. The sky is really hazy. It's super overcast. You can sort of see where the sun might be, but it doesn't. The radiance of the sun doesn't quite hit the ground. You know, everything is just like a grim day in Glasgow.
Just the norm then.
Just normal, yeah. Just normal Glasgow.
So we've buried the body, haven't we? Or
Yeah,
are we
yeah.
still
The funeral is over. You know, you've overheard the priest say to Irina to get the fuck out of Dodge, and he has turned to you and advised if you have any goodness in you to help. Now remember, you don't have to be railroaded into doing things. Do whatever the fuck you want.
I want to help because I don't like this Strahd dude. He sounds like an asshole.
A bit of an ass
I
clown.
will do anything you want.
Well, I think we need to get out for obvious reasons.
Yeah, but I don't think we're getting out until we get rid of Strahd because he dragged us here pretty much.
Well, you've got your map off the village. You know, you can have a look. You can see your options.
Right. Right. I think we should go back to the bar or the tavern and say to the brother, like, yeah, we're going to help, but bring the sister with us. We've got to keep her by us because, well, it wants her. What do you think?
I agree. I'll follow you.
Alright,
And then
we'll
we can
try.
go to the merchant.
What were you saying, Visenya?
We'll try that. I think we've made some pretty stupid decisions so far.
No, I've made stupid decisions.
I was going to say,
You
not
got
we.
railroaded, didn't you? I dare you. I'm wearing a top hat.
Okay, so
Let's go back to the inn.
all right, so you leave the confines of the cemetery and you walk through the remnants of this church, and you glance over at the room where the trapdoor leading down to your brutal murder, and you exit through. And as you leave the dilapidated gates of the church, you can see a young figure running towards you. And scroll. Holy shit. Scroll. These things are a nightmare. I'm going to buy this book eventually in my life.
Guess we need to wait till we're back at work.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go. Right, cool. So yeah, the figure is, and it's Ismark. It is the brother. He's running to me. I was so worried. Where have you been? Where's father? And
Then
Irina turns to, Father died. I had to get these fine people to help me bury him before another night passed. And his Mark, he puts his head in his hands and he sobs quietly into his hand, and you can see him sort of giving himself the talk, and he steadies himself. He says, thank you for helping my sister and laying to rest my poor father. Have you thought any more on my request?
Yeah, we'll help.
Yep.
His Mark is just like, thank you so much. We must get Irina to safety and formulate a plan to get rid of this creature once and for all. As he's talking to you, you can see people from the village they're starting to come out of their houses and mill around, and it's almost like they're just in sort of robot mode, and they're just it's like bees working in a hive. They're just going to and from.
Okay. So, shall we go speak to the merchant and see if there is any relics or items we can use? Maybe get some potions,
Sure.
buy some shoes. Because we're
Yep.
loaded for that last adventure, by the way.
I know. I'll agree with whatever you want.
Learned your lesson, huh?
Hey, it passed
Take that underbite and then turn it into an overbite.
It passed the time. You had time to kill. You didn't need to kill people, but you had time to kill.
You know what? A wolf has ambitions in life too.
Fair enough.
Maybe I just wanted a body count before I go into the next world.
So you head off to Bildrath's mercantile, and it's
Hold on. Got a frozen screen.
oh, for the sake of all fuckery!
Oh.
She's still showing us
Blame me, Doug,
connected.
again.
Is it gonna come back, or is she gonna drop the fucking call?
She's gonna drop no in her lap.
Yep. Hey! All right, guys. So you approach the Bildrath mercantile. The sparse light. Well, it's
Technology is awesome.
it's
yeah.
fantastic. Okay, so are you just gonna go in? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come. So you enter, and it's it's like it's quite a shabbily presented store, 70 foot long, 40 foot wide. The owner, Bildrath Cantier, he's just what looks like a normal human being, and yeah, what do you want to do?
Can we see what's for sale, please?
Yeah, basically, what is for sale is anything that you can purchase from the standard buying chart in the player's handbook. So basically, if you
Helpful.
want it, you can ask me, and I will see if they have it or not.
Can I ask him first what he knows about Strahd, since he seems to be completely unaffected, and what's helping him stay unaffected?
Yeah, Bildrath, he turns to you and says, "Oh, this land. I do my best to stay out of it. I'm just a humble merchant, and I'm just here for the money. It's a strange situation we find ourselves in. I'm sure you've met some of the villagers and noticed their oddities.
And how are you not affected by it?
Some of us haven't, attempted to pass over."
What? Anyone else heal this guy?
He's a wee bit funky, I will admit.
Okay. Right, let's see. What does he have in terms of relics? I suppose that may help. Garlic, maybe.
Belgrata, he says, I sell many things here, but I don't sell relics. That would just anger him. I try not to sell things that would make him, maybe harm me or my family.
Guy's no helpful at all.
Mm-hmm.
None of them have been helpful. All been unhelpful.
Yeah,
You can always ask questions.
Why are you so unhelpful?
He turns and he's. It's not that I'm unhelpful, it's just. I see your sort infrequently, and it always ends the same.
Oh, our sort, eh?
Mate, you've no seen us. One of us milked a frog.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you who.
But Bedrath turns and
What
you
is
can
the-
actually see a smile on his face. It's a land without much in the way of humor, and you can see he's different from the normal villagers around here. He still seems to have life in him, and he appreciates the tale.
Oh Christ, what the hell do we ask this guy?
I don't know.
Richter?
So when did this start happening?
This has been like this for as long as anyone can remember. The stories we've been told says it's gone on for millennia. It's a strange place. There are some stories about Strahd, but it's hearsay as far as I can tell. All we know is we're trapped here.
What stories have you heard?
I've heard that he ruled this land for many, many, many hundreds upon hundreds of years, and that he was once a fine, great warrior. But madness and greed and unrequited love have driven him to despair.
Was Strahd involved with Arena?
He's like, I do not know. I know that he has been attacking their house. I do not know why.
Would you say he's very vampire-ish?
He is definitely of that type, but not just that. He is more. You do not rule over these lands by just being a monstrous creature.
Oh God.
You mentioned unrequited love. Do you know anything about said love?
As far as I'm aware, he was just once in love, but unfortunately, the stories say the woman loved another.
It's Arena.
Or our ancestor?
Some say she threw herself from a balcony in Ravenloft.
Okay. All right then, not Arena then.
Hold on, Arena's adopted, isn't she?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What can you tell us about Arena? Just
I
pretend she's like looking somewhere else.
can't tell you much. I mean, maybe she could answer. She is right with you.
Oh yeah.
That's sarcasm.
Arena.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a girl's voice. Give me a girl's voice.
Yes. I don't do girls' voices. I can't do girls' voices.
If a woman ever turns around to me and goes,
Yeah.
I'm going to run. Irina, what can you tell us about your biological family?
Irina turns to you and she says, I know nothing of my early years. All I remember is being looked after by my father and my brother, and anything before that it's a mystery to me. I only remember maybe back 10 years.
Okay, I wonder if any of these buildings in Arunas happen to be a library. Nope.
Is Mark with us?
Yeah,
still?
it's Mark's there.
So can I ask him if he has a background on Arena?
Yeah, he says we found Irina. We found her lost and alone, and my father and I took her in, and we've looked after her best we can.
Where did you find her?
We found her on the outskirts of the village. She was just... It's the strangest of things. In these parts, people just appear, and nobody truly disappears.
Right, back to Bildraff. What should we buy that's going to help us?
Have you got any thieves' tools?
Let's have a look.
Ooh.
The answer is yes. And let me just find out how much they are for you.
25 gold?
Luke, oh, you got it there, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Smart arse.
Nice.
First thing I did, handbook.
Handbook, bitches.
Yeah.
Nerds.
It's 25 gold pieces, so I'll purchase one.
Thank you for your patronage, sir.
Thank you very much. I like the smell of gold in the morning.
He bites into the gold coins, making sure they're not made of chocolate.
I'm diabetic, right? Don't need to take the piss out of me now.
Right, mister, I've got the handbook up. What else is he selling that can be worth more time?
Do you want tools? Do you want trinkets? What?
What kind of... Be specific here. Yeah, what trinkets? We want no trinkets.
I want shiny trinkets.
Speaking to two women here, we want shinies.
All the shinies.
Shiny.
Christ, man, I doubt the guy's selling horses or boats. But
No,
We
no.
need shiny.
He could probably procure them for you.
he probably could, but I don't want a horse or a boat. Yet.
Does he have any cats?
You can buy weapons, alchemist supplies, brewer supplies, calligrapher supplies, carpenter's tools.
Weaponry.
Says here you can.
What weapons is there? Is there a
Adventure.
nice steak?
Basically, anything I mean, you've got certain things you're proficient in, certain things you aren't. So,
Aye, man, remember, you can't have big weapons like what I can use.
That was thinking more dagger sized, maybe made of
Well,
silver
there's-
or something. I don't
We've
know.
still got a dagger.
Oh yeah, that's still in my bag.
I mean, for example, druids can use scimitars. So,
A scimitar's 25 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll take one of those, please.
cool.
So now you have a.
I don't think.
No, now I'm going to need to update your
I
character. on
don't
Heroes
think any of you can use ranged weaponry.
Lord. No. You can buy clothes as well, adventuring gear. You can buy an abacus.
Caltrops.
whole-
Caltrops are cool. You can
Caltrops are good,
scatter
aye.
them across the floor and they cause damage to anybody that runs over them. Healers' kits.
Can I buy them, please?
You can buy a holy symbol.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Can I buy the ones that are on the floor?
Yeah, so if you can note that down, it's Caltrops. Caltrops.
You tell him, Visenya.
I will. I will.
You
Listen to me.
You will hear my
Aye.
voice!
a holy symbol, which is you can either buy an amulet, emblem, or reliquary.
Now
You can
he
buy
turns
holy
to you and
water.
he says, "As I said, we don't
Oh,
sell
aye.
holy symbols."
We could
That's
technically
it.
go back to the priest and get holy water.
Well, if it's not working for him and his son, I don't think it's going to work for us.
Fair enough. There is a lot you can buy, man.
Ball
Can I get
bearings.
some...
You can
I
throw.
don't feel like we're gonna win against this guy.
We will. We will.
Look, if we don't win, we just sacrifice Richter and go and set up shop somewhere.
It's that classic battle between werewolf and vampire, you know what I
Now,
mean?
guys, remember you can also buy potions of healing. They are expensive,
Yep.
but you can buy them.
I was just about to say that. Can I get... How much are they?
They're 50 gold.
50.
How much do we
I've
have?
got- I've got 128 left. Can I get
I'll have a look and see.
one?
Yeah, you can totally do. Visenya, on your senior notepad, did you note down how much gold you got the last time?
Let me just check.
She procured 112.
104.
112?
Was it?
We divided by 3 and it was 112 each.
And
Okay.
and 112 you said, so 112. So you got 192 gold altogether.
Ooh. You ever thought about being a sugar mama?
Knew that was coming, by the way.
That's the gold.
Knew that was coming.
You got the gold, I need the gold. A girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, okay?
Can I buy a healing?
You certainly can. Just write it
myself,
down.
please? So that leaves me with
Plenty. But 140 something, 142.
142 gold left.
Don't make me math.
I know, I had to math myself. Where did I write it down?
Yeah, you could just write down you've got your there's a little bit in your character sheet for items and shit. Somewhere.
See
Uh,
the scimitar. Could
Equipment
you
below your.
tell-
Sorry?
Oh, sorry. See the scimitar. Could you tell me, is that the same attack bonus, the +5 as the
You
rest?
will have a you'll have a proficiency with that, so yeah.
It's 1d6 slashing.
And is there any plus for that
Yeah,
one?
you'll get a plus from your strength bonus, your
Yeah.
whatever your plus for your strength is. Yeah.
+5.
Plus yeah, +5 because you got your proficiency as well.
Yeah, +5, and it's 1d6 plus. Because other ones are like +5.
Oh, right, aye.
It's plus your
It's
bonus
rolled-
for your strength. So what's your strength again?
1.
Is that +1?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you. Oh no, you should be +2.
Oh. I did ask earlier, do all these change as well?
No. It should. Just go back because if you got 15, it should be a +2. Surely.
What's 15?
Your strength's 15, isn't it?
No, 13.
No. Is it 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's +1 then.
Oh yeah, it's +1 then. So, yeah.
I need to change that again now.
Oh yeah, it's straight. Yeah, sorry, I just looked at the wrong one that was flashing up on the screen here.
Oh, right.
Okay.
That's why I put these stats onto the stream. So
Can I buy a backpack for 2 gold pieces, please?
Mhm. Yep.
I've already got one of those.
Yeah, but it'd be helpful if both of us had one, you know?
You should
It'd
all have a
probably helpful if I had
backpack.
one too. Yeah, I'll get one as
You
well,
should all have a
please.
backpack. You're
I do.
I've got a
adventurers.
pouch.
You go, oh, no, pouch.
He's just got a pouch, so he stuffs his socks into to make him look bigger.
An echo little
Endless
thing. Are we allowed to get other armor? Because I've only got leather armor. Am I allowed to?
Yeah, you can buy scale armor. You're proficient with that.
How much is that?
Scale armor is
was thinking about buying
50
myself
gold
half plate.
pieces.
I'll buy that, please, and that leaves me with 28.
Hold on, Dave. How
Yep.
much is half plate armor?
750 gold pieces.
750.
Yeah.
Cold Spark's
It's
just
just I'm
saying
trying to
it
find the.
is useful to have the stats on screen.
Oh no, sorry, I didn't mean scale. I meant hide armor, and it's 10 gold pieces.
Alright, just
Sorry.
ignore me, it's cool.
No, sorry, no. I was just reading. I was listening to you and saying, yeah, thanks, Cole Sparks. I was actually looking at the wrong thing. It's hide armor that druids can wear in the medium category. So yeah, that's 10 gold pieces, and that's your. It's basically armor class 12 plus your dexterity modifier.
Armor class 12.
Thanks, Cole Spark.
Yeah, thanks for your help. By the
Thank
way, it's been
you.
awesome.
Hide armor. So that's armor class 12 now.
Oh, I've
Sweet.
got the armor here now, actually.
Okay, I think I'm pretty much set. I've only got 68 gold left.
I'm thinking of buying myself a great, a longsword and a shield. Don't know.
Is your AC not better when you're unarmored?
Me?
You're a barbarian, aren't you? Isn't your AC a lot higher?
Yeah.
We don't
I've-
know
I've
anything
only-
either, Cold
I've only got,
Sparks.
I've
None
only
of us
got
know.
leather studded armor on.
Right.
You have no clue.
I was thinking about buying a new weapon, to be honest with you.
Zero clue.
Buy whatever you
Yeah.
want. Because nothing's better to watch than a shopping stream.
We are the classification of noob.
D&D
Mhm.
shopping experience.
Hey, it's great. You know what? I'll just leave it. That's me. That's me.
Hi, welcome back to your D&D shopping
And
channel.
in fact, a potion of healing as well, and that'll be me.
Cool.
How much is a potion of healing? 50 gold?
Yeah.
50.
Perfect.
Okay.
Bildrath thanks you for your custom. He scurries away over to the little lockbox where he keeps his money and rubs his hands together.
Creep.
And you just hear him under his voice say, they don't normally spend that much.
Oh, dick.
Can I ask Bill Drath, who lives in the house close to the east entrance?
She's making me bring up a map.
Can I just share the chat with you?
Yeah?
Cold Sparks is saying, hey, you guys are on in the background while I'm doing my housework. It's like having friends over, except you never bring baked goods. You need to know how good Rebel is at baking.
Oh,
by the
yeah.
way.
Oh, she is good,
She's
by
so
the way.
good.
That's true.
Oh, our fudge
Yeah.
is just the best.
Yeah.
I am
just
the
thought
giver
I'd share
of
that.
type 2 diabetes, children.
Rebellia, which house? Sorry? Over to the
The
east?
one close yeah, the one that's marked on the map, E7.
Oh, yeah.
Monday Manhattan.
Oh, yeah, that's a bit of a strange place. Bad history. I wouldn't go there if I was you.
I totally want to go there. And that's usually
No.
something he says.
No.
Was it that they found Arena near the east entrance? That could have been where she lived originally. That's why she keeps getting brutalized by Strahd.
This is true, Cold Sparks.
Yeah, at least I've got logic behind my stupidity.
I'm
Sorry.
not sure.
I made friends with a dwarf by sticking my hand inside a frog. You'd be happy.
True. Milking frogs. That's his favourite pastime.
Okay, Bill Draff, who lives in the house just behind the tavern?
She's making me bring up the map again.
Yes, sorry.
It's a good fucking question.
It probably would be good if Reb didn't bring baked goods. It didn't do any help from my waistline.
He turns and go, that's just Mad Mary's house. Crazy lady. Sad
Mad
creature.
Mary. And why is she called Mad Mary?
If you met her, you'd understand. She's a bit of a character.
Ooh.
Right,
Wait,
if we're
no.
not going to the bad house, can we at least go to Mad Mary? Come on. She sounds like a heap of fun.
Right, see, now I'm going to just say this. Right? You're starting to sound like me.
Yeah, you're starting to make shitty decisions.
But what are we going to do once we've got this stuff? We need to find somewhere to put Arena. We either put her in the bad house or sit her with Mad Mary, because if she's that mad, I don't
But
think
there's
even
no
Strahd want to go near her.
point putting her in a house because the guy's going to know where she is. He practically owns the whole town.
Well, we can't bring her with us.
How is your
Owns
voice?
The whole town.
I know.
How,
I
Liam?
know.
The town.
How's your voice coming through Rebellia's mic first before it's coming through yours?
I know it is.
I have no
I
idea.
think he's getting a slight delay on his because.
But it was weird. He didn't get it there. He literally just turned and spoke, and it was in perfect time.
Huh.
Can I suggest
That's
something?
weird. Yeah. Uh-huh.
We've got 9 minutes remaining. Should we reconvene when we're not getting a bit cray-cray? No offence, Rebel.
So I'll see you in about 20 year time.
The shopping trip probably is a good way to end the session.
I'm just a bit worried we're going to make a stupid decision. So I think tonight we've made a few.
You've played the D&D experience. There's no such thing as a stupid experience. Stupid decision unless you all die.
Well, that's what I'm worried about. I think we need to think. I think we need to use our heads.
Is Richter frozen? He's frozen.
You're frozen.
Like Madonna.
Yeah.
How nervous you are. He looks kind of shocked by what he sees. Like,
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Cole Sparks, I'm waiting for it. I don't want to kill any of them. Just
Right, see, this is the thing, right? Cole Sparks is saying.
Right, I'm back, I think.
Oh, two of her characters died. Oh.
2 of her characters died, and I'm like, I think we need to be really careful.
That's right. This is one thing about this. If any of you don't die, I'm going to be surprised.
What?
I've seen this movie. The wolf guy dies first.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the ones that go to the basement first, yeah.
That's because we
Yeah.
send them in first, Rebel.
I'm a level 3. I don't want to die. I'm a good dog. I just want to chase my tail.
Cole Sparks, but which house?
Oh, you need, Cole Sparks, let us know what house.
I'm still voting Mad Mary.
Oh.
Cole Sparks
it
knows
Mad
about
Mary's
the
house?
houses.
But do you think the bad house? Just quick. Do you think it's that bad that Strahd wouldn't go there?
What, Mad Mary's house?
No, E7 at the east entrance. It's I literally just put it down as bad house.
Bad house.
Do you? Well, to be fair, Dave, further back, a rock fog equals dick. So,
What?
do you think it's bad enough that Strahd wouldn't go there, or?
That's a little mystery,
Oh, we're
isn't it?
boned. We're so boned. We're done. We're fucked.
I'm just trying to throw ideas here. You know. I don't know.
We should really
Right.
think on it tonight.
Yeah, 100% need to
time.
think on it
I
tonight
need a
because
pee.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna end the stream. Cole Sparks, thanks
thank you
so much.
By the way,
Yeah,
Absolute
you're
freaking
welcome.
ledge.
Next time, legend.
Thanks for that.
If you want, did I? I don't even know if I put a Twitter account up. I might not have. I don't know if I put our Twitter details in the things. But
Probably not.
we don't know. We need to figure out schedules. We're going to try and pick this up again. Only one of us is working at the moment, and that's poor Rebellia.
Oh,
She
An
is a
essential
key
worker.
worker.
she's a key worker.
Key worker.
So if you search on Twitter for at Rebel Cheesecake, at Lord Tentacles, at Mr. Mindflayer, or at however the fuck Cherry Cupcake's spelt.
Cherry with an I _cup_cake.
Thank you.
And
I got you.
we'll post up when we're streaming again.
Yeah, and thank you so much for joining us.
You've been an
and
absolute
listening to
legend.
our
Yeah,
goals.
it was fun.
So
May
anywho,
not be the smartest bunch, but we're the funnest.
exactly. There's nothing quite like getting a bunch of Glaswegians to play Dungeons and Dragons. All right, folks.
You too.
Bye bye, stream.
Take care,
Bye.
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Bye. That's what
And as the outro music's playing, we'll just talk over it. Right, guys. I'll speak to you later. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye. Oh, by the way. You're all level 4.